Next time you get behind the wheel of a car, just take a moment to check you meet the minimum eyesight standard for driving. By ensuring your vision is roadworthy, you'll be helping to reduce the 3,000 fatal and serious injury collisions that occur every year on our roads just because of poor eyesight. So when did you last have an eye test? Can you read a number plate 20 meters away? You did on your driving test, but how long ago was that? If you're reluctant to check your vision, then be aware of the harsh penalties for dealing with people whose defective eyesight causes collisions. 82-year-old Peter Gardner was sentenced to 6 months in prison in September 2022 after driving into the back of cyclist Jim Tassell in Hampshire. Jim died in hospital 5 days later. Tests revealed Gardner failed to read a number plate at 20 meters distance. In fact, it was only when he was 3 meters away that he managed to read it. Jim Tassell's daughter Emma Damon explains what Gardner's recklessness has put their family through.
The heartbreak and the sense of loss, it's indescribable what he has done to us. My dad, he was the kingpin of our family, and to have that taken away from you so quick, you had no idea, just to get that phone call and then, oh my gosh, and then to see Dad and then to be told that he wasn't going to get better.
A lengthy investigation led to Gardner being charged in Crown Court with causing death by careless driving. Sergeant Spencer Ragg led the investigation. He explains what powers the police have to test driver eyesight.
We routinely carry out eyesight tests on people either post-accident to see whether that has been a contributing factor in that accident occurring, which obviously proved to be the case in this incident. Or actually, if we stop someone and we believe that their eyesight might be impaired or defective, then actually we can carry it out. Subsequently, if we find people's eyesight isn't up to the required standard, then we would inform the DVLA and have their licence revoked, and that can be almost instantaneously.
Rob Hurd is founder and chair of the Older Drivers Forum.
Research has shown that around about 10% of all motorists driving on the road at any time have defective eyesight and below the legal limit. That's actually around about 3 million people driving on our road at any time with defective eyesight. Shocking stuff. And as we well know, that 90% of all driving information is visual. So it's so important that we continue to have our sight checked to make sure we have perfect vision to be safe on the road. And unfortunately, with Mr. Tassell's situation, that didn't happen on that day. A driver drove on the road with defective eyesight and unfortunately brought about the untimely death of Mr. Tassell.
There's a clear message for anyone willing to take a risk by driving with defective vision, as Rob Hurd makes clear.
There's a small minority who drive on our roads knowing or just don't bother checking their sight, and they are the ones causing the risk. Are you that person? Are you someone suffering from that? Please do not take that risk. Go and get your sight checked and make sure that you are safe on the road so you can protect yourself, your family and other people.
No one wants to give up driving, and there's lots of support to help us stay on the road for longer. But safety has to be the priority, and getting an eye test is a vital way you can reduce risk and help make the roads safer.